clearly you're passionate. If anyone watching this video doesn't think he's passionate about what he's doing,
on fire about it.
turn the video off, right? Skip to the next video, because we like to bring people that are passionate about it, but the reality is people don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to get involved. You offer a course, you offer training, you have your book. So let's just tell everybody out there, like, what can you do? Because you have all of the information up here and you gave them so much information, but unless they replay this in slow motion, they don't know what to do.
Right.
So how are you going to help them? Because they need the help in order to get into this market.
The best way I can help you guys is first, you need to understand that the most important thing for you is to invest in yourself, okay? That's gonna be the beginning of what I'm trying to say. And next thing is to educate yourself. Educate yourself in any way you can, okay? If you're being presented with a path, try to walk in that path, okay? If I'm telling you that data is a commodity, look at data. If I'm telling you that you have to perfect a niche, try to perfect your niche. That's what I tell my students. You can read my book, you can see all those crazy niches that I've done, all these complicated title transfers and deals and all that stuff. But in the end of the day, you want to do something you like, do something that you can bring your value, right? If you have a certain value, use it. Use that value and connect it with a niche. You can read my book, you can go to my online courses. I have a 1-hour free video and masterclass. You can get the idea of where you should be looking in the data, okay? Don't buy data from third parties that are reselling this data. Try to generate your own data. Try to generate your own leads. Be independent, okay? To be independent is a key point for success here. Because if you need to buy leads all the time and you need to use other people all the time, you're never going to be independent.
Success. I mean, we talked about it in the book. I have people that are in the industry ask me all the time, do you mind if I buy your book and give it to other title people to teach them how they can, do better business? And I'm like, absolutely.
Of course.
Let them learn, because they're not going to do it. I know for a fact they're not going to do it. Very, very small percentage. So
that's exactly the point. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself. Don't be cheap on yourself. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I've seen people losing money every single day, tens of thousands of dollars at the auction. Why don't you invest in yourself? Why don't you call you? Why don't you call me? Why don't you just spend a few bucks not to lose $100,000? That's what I'm saying. You gotta invest in your knowledge. Knowledge is it roams with you. Nobody can take it from you. It's the biggest asset. You are the biggest asset. Nobody can come and make you successful. You need to understand what success is, and you need to start executing. And looking at the data and off-market properties is gonna give you the biggest advantage. And choosing a niche and perfecting that niche is what's gonna make you millions of dollars, okay? Because every certain niche you can perfect, it's endless. You don't really need more than that. There are so many properties you can buy. The cake is huge. There are tens of thousands of transactions every single day, only in Florida. Just imagine. It's the biggest consumer purchase ever. It's...
Listen, I hear it every day. The competition, there's no properties, the market stinks, and I'm like, it all starts with you. If your mindset is in a place where that doesn't affect me.
They're looking for easy.
They're looking for an
They're
easy
looking
solution.
for easy solution.
And that's the thing, is
Guys,
they buy a course online.
If you want to invest in real estate and you're thinking you can do it in an easy way and just read a couple of documents and go on your way, that's not going to happen, okay? I spend my time from morning to nights. I had no life for about 9 years, I swear. I did 300 title searches a day, and you can just imagine how much work it is. And I was not always successful. I was not always getting my deals. Sometimes I go to the auction for 2 weeks, and I'm using my system, and I'm spending title searches, and I'm doing all that stuff. But I'm not getting anything, but I'm persistent. So I'm telling people, you got to be persistent in real estate. To be successful in real estate, persistent and repeat those successes that you're making, okay? If you only bought 1 or 2 properties a year and you think you're a big real estate investor, maybe next year you're not going to be in business. The idea is to create a business for a long time, for life. So that's why you have to invest in yourself. That's that you have to keep reading and you have to look at things that work. And not people who just tell you all kind of formulas and tell you things and don't even show you how to do it, okay? What I show my students, I show them live, okay, how I buy with my own money, about $700,000 of my own money at the auction, and then I'm taking them to the property and I'm showing them the property. I'm opening the property and I'm showing them, guys, this is the property I bought. And then I'm telling them, okay, guys, now I'm going to renovate it. I'm going to renovate the property. This is my cost. And then I'm putting it on the market and I'm explaining them why I'm not putting it at highest retail price. I'm explaining them that you have to move those properties every 4 months, and you have to be focused on moving them and not just on getting the most price you can, because that's me. People get stuck. The property is worth 300,000, they want 350. Okay, and then they sit 8 months, and then guess what? They have carrying cost. Nobody ever talk about it. Okay, you have a sitting property for 8 months. You're paying taxes, you're paying HOA, you're paying electricity. That costs you a lot of money. That 8 months. Okay, wouldn't it be better to make $15,000 less and move it within a month, and come back to the auction and buy more equity? That's the compound interest in equity.
Right, you have to be persistent, you have to have passion. You do have 2 great resources here. You have 2 great books. I'm going to put the links below. I'll put a link to your course for them to just check out. Obviously, you can see the passion is here. I mean, we could sit here all day and talk about this and teach them what to do. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll make a course out of this and teach people on a longer version of what to do.
Title and real estate goes perfectly together.
Hand in hand. But it also comes down to the passion of the individual, because you know, if they don't have the passion to do it, nothing's going to happen. Like I have the passion for this business, and if I didn't have the passion for the business, I wouldn't be doing the amount of deals.
Right. First thing I tell, you know, even in my books, I'm saying that I'm not a motivational speaker. Even though when I speak, a lot of people get motivated because I'm very, very excited about what I do. You know, I take it very seriously. But I cannot motivate people who cannot motivate themselves. You know, I cannot. It's the same way when I train. I'm a CrossFitter. You know, I cannot make somebody fit who doesn't want to be fit. So you really have to come to that own conclusion that, you know, you have to work hard, okay, to learn and to master your own niches, you know, and that's the key to success. I don't know anybody who has made millions who never worked hard, you know, who didn't bust his head, you know, didn't have nights or didn't compromise. You know, you have to have some sort of compromise, right? When you work hard, guys, you're gonna have to compromise. You know, so you're gonna have to wake up early. Maybe you're gonna have to give up on your family for a little bit, and you're gonna have to create this first success and your team, and then you know you can enjoy the fruit of your labor. But it's not. It's something that you're gonna have to work for. That's the truth.
They're gonna light the fire, and they're gonna give you a call, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna start getting them to do some deals.